guys, my name is Stephanie and I'm a floater CSA with the Tuscarawas County Public Library. Welcome back to Reading Therapy with Stephanie. Today I have 5 juvenile books for you guys. So let's get started. For our first book today, I have one that's not going to surprise anyone, and that is The King of the Wind by Marguerite Henry. And yes, this is another horse book because I just can't help myself. But this tells the story of Sham, who is a horse who was born into the Sultan of Morocco's stables. And on his leg, he has a white spot, which is the symbol of speed, but on his chest, he has a symbol that is the symbol of misfortune. And so those two symbols kind of are at war against each other throughout his entire life, as his different owners either revere him because he's really fast or treat him badly because he has this symbol of misfortune on his chest. And throughout it all, he has a stable boy that follows him through thick and thin, and it's a wonderful story of friendship. I love it so much, and it's about horses, and what more could you want, really? Next up, I have The True Confessions of Charlotte Doyle by Avi, and this story is about a girl named Charlotte, obviously, and she is the only passenger on the Seahawk. And during her trip, she gets caught between the captain and a mutinous crew, and she kind of has to take care of herself because there's no one there to do it for her. And I love this book. I love books that are set on the high sea, and obviously this is one of them. And there's just so much intrigue and mystery to this, and I really admire Charlotte as a character. I think she's a really strong character who kind of decides that she's going to stick up for herself and does it without hesitation. So this is just, it's a wonderful book. I really love it, and you guys should check it out. Next up, I have one that you guys are probably going to recognize, and that is The Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan. And this tells the story of Percy Jackson. And lately, he's been having a lot of Greek gods walking into his life, and it's pretty uncomfortable considering how one of them, Zeus, has just accused him of stealing his lightning bolt. And now Percy has 10 days to bring it back or else. And obviously this is a very popular series, a lot of people know about it, but I definitely think that this one is worth all of the hype. Rick Riordan writes with such a funny voice, and Percy Jackson is just such a relatable main character. I definitely laughed out loud reading this one. So sometimes popular books can not quite do it for me, but this one was definitely worth it. Next up, I have Alana, The First Adventure by Tamara Pierce. And in this story, we follow 2 twins. Alana is the girl twin, and she wants to be a warrior, but that is forbidden for girls in her kingdom. So she and her brother decide to switch places. So Alana travels to the palace to become a knight without really kind of thinking it through, and therefore runs into all sorts of speed bumps along the way. And obviously, I really love this one. I love stuff that's set kind of in the medieval time period, and I really admire Alana's dedication to her dream. She will do anything to achieve it, and I really admire that. And it's a fun fantasy juvenile book, and if you guys are interested in that, this one is really great. And for our last book today, I have The Sea of Trolls by Nancy Farmer. And I'm not going to say a whole lot about this one because it's one of those books that the less you know, the better. But basically, we follow a boy named Jack. His village is attacked by berserkers, and he finds himself enslaved to a man called Olaf Onebrow, along with his sister Lucy. But while they're enslaved to Olaf, they go on an adventure, which involves some trolls, as you can see by the title. But I am fascinated by the Viking time period, and this is a really great juvenile book that takes place during that time period, and it's just full of magic, and it's actually really funny as well, which you wouldn't expect. But yeah, I really love this one. So if you're looking for something kind of Viking-ish, this is a good book. Okay, that is going to do it for our video today, you guys. I hope you saw a juvenile book that you would like to try. If you have any video ideas, please let me know, and I'll do my best to recommend something that you will love. As always, may your books be many and your interruptions few. Bye, guys.